Tomorrow is Wednesday, 31st December 2025, the final trading session of the year. And today, the Indian market closed at a critical inflection point. Nifty closed at 25,938.85. BankNifty closed at 59,171.25. This is not a normal close. This is a decision close. Here are the non-negotiable trigger levels. Nifty. Bullish trigger, sustained move above 26,050. Bearish trigger, breakdown below 25,850. BankNifty. Bullish trigger, strength above 59,400. Bearish trigger, failure below 58,800. And remember this clearly. The first 15 minutes tomorrow decide direction. Today was not panic. Today was controlled compression before year-end positioning. Global market overview, why it matters for India. Globally, markets are in holiday-ing liquidity mode. US markets are stable but directionless. Europe is mixed. Asia is muted. This means global markets are not leading India. When global cues are neutral, Indian markets trade on internal structure. Domestic flows. Option positioning. Year-end risk management. That is exactly what we are seeing. Indian market overview. Nifty slipping below 26,000 is psychologically important, but not automatically bearish. Why? Because selling was gradual. There was no volume expansion. No panic unwinding. This is distribution, not liquidation. The market is preparing for a year-end resolution, not collapsing. Sector performance today. Weakness seen in IT profit booking, valuation fatigue. Private banks lack of leadership continuation. Realty discretionary year-end trimming. Relative stability. Metals and commodities. Selective NBFCs. Defensive consumption. Black right arrow. This confirms rotation inside the market, not exit. Top gainers and losers, non-generic context. Top gainers. Vedant commodity resilience plus cash flow narrative. Coal India defensive cyclicality, dividend safety. Shriram Finance, NBFC leadership intact. Top losers. Infosys, IT profit booking, risk off hedge. ICICI Bank, banking leadership fatigue. Kotak Mahindra Bank, failure to attract fresh flows. These are positioning signals, not random moves. FII-DII activity, behavioral read. FIIs, still trimming exposure near year-end. DIIs, absorbing selectively near supports. This creates a compressed equilibrium, a classic pre-move setup. Technical analysis, Nifty. Major support, 25,850-25,700. Major resistance, 26,050-26,200. Multiple failures near resistance is equal to supply active. But no breakdown is equal to buyers still present. Black right arrow. This is range pressure, not trend failure. Technical analysis, BankNifty. Confirmed close, 59,171.25. Support, 58,800, 58,500. Resistance, 59,400, 59,700. BankNifty is not breaking down, it is coiling. And when BankNifty coils, moves are violent. Nifty options analysis. What option data is saying? Heavy call OI near 26,000 to 26,100. Strong put OI near 25,800. Market translation. Call writers are defending resistance. Put writers are protecting downside. Option buyers are bleeding inside the range. Black right arrow. This is classic compression. Once 26,050 or 25,850 breaks, writers lose control. BankNifty options analysis. Option structure. Call writers, active near 59,400 to 59,700. Put writers, active near 58,800 to 59,000. Spoken market language. Inside range buyers bleed. Outside range gamma explosion. BankNifty will lead the final session of the year. Market psychology. This is not fear. This is boredom plus compression. Markets don't trend during fear. They trend after indecision breaks. Tomorrow is that decision point. Important news and drivers. Year-end position squaring. Persistent FII outflows. No major macro shock. Options-driven price action. Black right arrow structure news. Tomorrow's market outlook, 31st December 2025. Nifty. Above 26,050 year-end short covering. Below 25,850 deeper corrective close. BankNifty. Above 59,400 leadership resumes. Below 58,800 week close to the year. Pushpin first 15 minutes decide direction. Watch list for tomorrow, educational, with reasons. Vedant commodity strength. Coal India defensive cash flows. Shriram Finance, NBFC leadership. ICICI Bank leadership failure signal. Infosys risk sentiment gauge. Axis Bank volatility proxy. Metal stocks basket cyclical confirmation. Mini educational insert. Why compression before year-end matters. Institutions avoid fresh bets. Options dominate. Ranges tighten. Then, one side gives up. That's when real moves happen. In summary. Nifty, 25,938.85. BankNifty, 59,171.25. Compression intact. Options dominant. Why try pointing backhand index tomorrow's first 15 minutes decide how 2025 ends. No prediction. Only confirmation.